now the project that I was gonna do is gonna be put aside because it's gonna rain this week, and I want to get this buttoned up. Um, so that's what I'll do today. But anyway, still in spite of that, we got a lot done. Let's see. Like I was saying, I think before, I've got the staysail tracks on and all those screws through the cabin top and the turning blocks that go to the winch on the cabin top and the boom vang. We installed the winches on the mast, the 3 winches on the mast, and all of the rope clutches. There's 6 rope clutches that are also on the mast. All the halyards, we got most of those done. Thought we had one done, and one of the shackles was too small, so I sent it back to have another shackle put on. Measured for the sails, so after about three times of measuring for the sails, we ended up being getting a very experienced guy in here, and representing his sail manufacturer, and measured pretty accurately. I think it's about as good as it gets, I think, and we'll be able to should get a quote this week to for this sail manufacturer. I've got about probably, I guess, 7 quotes now, and all the local guys in California, super expensive. Probably almost double, probably more than double the price, but and the sailcloth is the same, and the quality of the workmanship I've found, seeing, doing some research, I found that the local guys go offshore too. They only do repairs in-house nowadays. I think Carol Hassey is the only one that actually works on her sails, or her people working on her sails at the loft up in Port Townsend. And of course, her work is excellent, and I'd love to buy her sails. I really would, but I just can't afford it. It just would kill me. So I'm pretty confident that the sails I'm getting takes about 6 weeks to 2 months to get it done. That I'll get them done, and they'll be super strong, and they'll work good. So anyway, I have oh yeah, the other thing that had happened when the last video I uploaded, there was this, right towards the end of it, you hear this voice go, ah, and then I shut the video off. But what had happened was, I had the bracket from the guy that built the mast, Buzz Ballinger, who has excellent reputation in this area, the West Coast in general. He put the bracket in for the scan strut bracket in for the radar dome. Oh, the only problem was it's the wrong size, and I can't blame him. I think I actually ordered it wrong. It's kind of confusing. I went back on the website and looked at it all, and I have an 18-inch radar dome, but the outer dimension is 20 inches, and so I think I just failed to see that. I thought 18 inches was the actual outer dimension, but oh well. So I think that means changing those brackets. So I've got another mount coming, scan mount, and then I'll put it up there. So I finally broke down and bought a bosun's chair, so I'll be doing that work from now on. I think most of it I can do. Obviously it's intimidating. Not so much being up at the mast, but drilling holes into your boat, because then you realize, okay, if they're wrong, then, not only am I weakening the structure, they've got these extra holes for, water and bugs and whatever else can, get in there. But mostly it's a structural thing that you kind of worry about. So, we've already, I already raised the boom up 9 inches. So I've got, what do I have? I've got 10 holes in the mast that are riveted closed. and then moved the gooseneck up, right, and then I had to move the winch pad up as well, 9 inches, the reefing winch. But you know, I guess that's just typical. You know, people have mast steps all up and down their mast. You know, holes every. Excuse me. So what else I've got? The next biggest project that I've been thinking about for a long time is mounting my primary winches, because I've got about 12 inches of mahogany to drill through. So, you know, how do you mount your winches? Like everything else, you've got to come up with a way that makes sense. So, you know, with doing a lot of research, I found that if you use the stainless steel screws, machine screws that you can get to the countersunk ones for the winches, the winch base, you have to couple those with stainless steel rod, and then you have to, you know, there's two different dimensions in. You know, you've got the rod dimension and the coupling outer dimension. So you've got to drill a hole to accommodate the outer coupling dimension as well. So that's kind of a conundrum. And then, you know, the added bonus to all this is you're drilling kind of blind through this big chunk of wood, and the angle you're guessing more or less. But where it comes out is, you know, in the inside of my boat, there's deck beams that run all the way fore and aft on the boat. So, you know, you want to miss the deck beams as well, right? So that's my next big project. You know, and it's not like you can go practice, really. I mean, I don't see how you could, you know, make some sort of a mock-up version of what you've got. Anyway, I guess it's kind of difficult to imagine, but I'll show you a picture before, and so I'll go over there and take some pictures of that area.